Off, perhaps you're hoping to spend more time outside, even on your commute. If there's something holding you back, it might be safety concerns.
WMAR2 News' Elizabeth Worthington introduces us to a group focused on encouraging people, especially women, to hop on their bikes and ride without fear.
Maybe you thought about biking to work one day, but you're just a little nervous. Well, one group, Bike Maryland, is helping women feel safer in the saddle. When Alison Gillespie arrives at work each morning, she draws some attention.
My coworkers will see me in the elevator with my helmet and they'll say, "Oh, I would love to do that, but I'm so scared to try."
She's hardly a daredevil. She just rides her bike to work, a habit she wants to normalize in her Montgomery County community.
I don't want to be a novelty in the elevator anymore.
For Gillespie, inspiring more people to get in the saddle means showing them it doesn't have to be scary, a feeling she can understand.
I used to ride when I was in my early 20s. And I had a couple of very bad incidents that really scared me. As much as I hated to admit it, it caused me to quit cycling.
Now she's a board member for Bike Maryland, a nonprofit group that advocates for cyclists across the state. She wants to help other women overcome their fears too, whether it's fear of a crash, crime, or, as Gillespie experienced, harassment.
I think people aren't used to seeing women on bikes as much. And so I think sometimes it encourages, it makes people take a second look. And a lot of women would like to be invisible. They just want to go to work.
Gillespie and fellow board member Misha Sutton, who lives here in Baltimore, just hosted a safety session for women interested in cycling. Sutton says her biggest tip is having a buddy, even if they're not physically with you.
Is it a group ride? So do I make sure I know at least somebody in the group? Somebody can call my name and I can call their name. If it's a solo ride, if I'm just going by myself, making sure somebody knows I'm out, whether I share my GPS or just I'm saying this is where I'm going to be. So it's that idea of I can go alone, but I don't have to be alone.
The women also suggest planning your route ahead of time. Even if it's not the most direct, it might be the safest.
There are actually really good routes that are not on main roads. And so we encourage people to practice ahead of time.
And even riding at nighttime can be safe if you're prepared.
You got to have a good light. You got to have a light to see and a light to be seen. I don't park my bike in a place that is completely deserted and alone. Try to park in a place with a lot of visibility so that, you know, when I'm unlocking my bike and I'm concentrating on the lock, I know what's happening around me.
You can find a link to that safety webinar and other Bike Maryland resources on our website, WMAR2news.com. In Baltimore, Elizabeth Worthington, WMAR2 News.